Chelsea FC owner first in line for $350 million payout if Genesis goes under. Barry Silbert's digital currency group could be forced to pay back $350 million to financier and Chelsea FC owner Todd Boehly if its brokering subsidiary Genesis goes under, according to people familiar with the company's finances. As reported by the Financial Times, Boehly led a debt raise for Digital Currency Group through his Eldridge investment group in November 2021. This raise included a $600 million loan from the group and a number of other investors. If Genesis were to fail, $350 million of this loan would immediately become due and would have to be paid ahead of any other debts. This is due to the terms of the loan, its ranking and preference rights, insiders told Financial Times. According to Financial Times, Silbert informed investors that the Eldridge loan was outstanding after Genesis suspended some of its services last month in the wake of the collapse of Sam Bankman-Fried's FTX. Despite Eldridge considering Genesis to be in default, it's reportedly working with Digital Currency Group to raise capital to avoid bankruptcy. For the record, Digital Currency Group claims its relationship with Eldridge is, quote, entirely separate from Genesis's restructuring strategy and has no bearing on any outcome at Genesis, end quote. Creditors are chasing Genesis and Digital Currency Group for nearly $2 billion. As reported last week by Protos, Genesis and Digital Currency Group are currently being pursued by a so-called creditors committee for more than $1.8 million. When FTX collapsed, Genesis was forced to suspend redemptions. As a result, Genesis and Digital Currency Group were left owing three major creditors: $900 million to the Winklevoss twins Gemini, the aforementioned $350 million to Eldridge, and around $300 million to European crypto exchange Bitvavo. For more informed news, follow us on Twitter and Google News, or listen to our investigative podcast, Innovated Blockchain City.